Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. So today we have another Yu-Gi-Oh deck profile. However, I'm going to be focusing on BODE Destiny and post deck profiles. At the time of recording this, it comes out in a week, so I'm super excited to get my hands on the new cards. I think it's going to be a complete game changer, and I'm super excited to play some Yu-Gi-Oh! I've got loads of events lined up, regionals, OTS championships, starting from the next 2-3 weeks. So yeah, if you guys want to see some more deck profiles, tournament results, my deck profiles for tournaments, check out my Twitch. I'll leave it'll be below in the description, and I'll leave a link to it as well. If you want to check out my socials like Twitter and Instagram, I'll do daily content on there and updates for when I go live on Twitch. And then of course subscribe, because I'll be absolutely pumping out these deck profiles next few days. I've got loads lined up, so yeah, stay in the loop guys, you don't want to miss anything. So Phantom Knights, I think, is actually a solid deck, not only post BODE Destiny, but we're also waiting on the Brave token cards. So once they get introduced, which I think is in the Grand Creation set, or Grand Creators, I think that's going to be like January, February. Once that set comes out, I think this deck will flourish, like be top 3 decks, hands down. But I feel like post BODE Destiny, having the Phoenix Enforcer gives it a massive edge over a lot of other decks. So yeah, we're going to get straight into it. I'm actually missing a card from here, which I just noticed, which is the Artifact Scythe, because I was going to play 41 cards, but we'll add in, I'm pretty sure, yeah, I haven't got one in here already. Right, I'm glad I noticed that, otherwise I would start the deck profile off with the incorrect deck, because we had the Dagda here, so I want to make sure I had that. So we're playing 41 cards. Okay, good start. Alright, we'll get straight into the deck profile. So we play 6 hand traps altogether. So these ones are super generic current format and super generic post BODE Destiny. Hits Flow Injuries, hits Sword Soul, and then right now it hits the standards, Tri-Brigade, Drytron, all that good stuff. So I think these are super generic, and we still want to play them. For the level 3, we'll go into like the non-Phantom Knight engine, so which is the Karuuda Knight and the Tour Guide. We also play the 2 Burning Abyss cards for the Cherubini play, but we'll get to those in a bit. So Karuuda Knight is fantastic for chain blocking, your Torn Scales, or your Tour Guide. So Tour Guide, 1-card combo, like literally this card's so good in this deck. I feel like when the Brave token package comes out there, you might want to think about replacing this, but at the moment it's a 1-card combo to get you into your Rusty, along with the Phoenix Enforcer, etc., along with the Dagda as well, which you can pop the use the Dagda effect. Ancient Cloak to trigger the Dagda to get the Scythe, to use Phoenix Enforcer to pop the Scythe to knock out your opponent's extra deck. So I'll get onto that in a minute. That's the game plan of this deck. If you guys want to see a combo though, I'll happily do a combo. If you leave a like comment, I'll consider it in the next couple of days. So that is the first few cards, and then we got the Phantom Knight package, which is the Torn Scales, Boots, 2 Cloak, and 1 Gloves. I was maxing out on the Cloak, but I feel like you're playing so many extenders now, and I just don't think it's needed. You could potentially take out a Boots as well, because it's searchable, of course. But I feel like it's another extender. You want to play 2 hand traps. You want to see your combo, of course. So I feel like it's good to cover 3 of the Silent Boots. Another reason why we play 41 is because we don't want to draw the bricks off the Fusion Destiny along with the Scythe. So we could actually consider playing Phantasma in this deck. I feel like there's going to be a lot of links summoning regardless, so that's something to take into consideration. But at the moment, this is the deck that I'm currently building and playing online and in person for post Destiny. The Burning Abyss package, so these are quite standard. Graph gets you the Seer, and the Seer gets you back the Cherubini when you link it into Rusty. So these cards are super important at the moment until the Brave token package comes out, which I might make a separate video explaining what these cards do. So they give the deck a lot of gas and just make it like incredibly consistent. So yeah, we also play the E-Tele engine, so the Ghost Ogre, the Wielder, and the Tracker, along with 2 E-Tele. However, I actually feel like Ghost Ogre is really good against Sword Soul, because you can hit the normal summon, the water one. I always forget the name, but the one that normal summons, you reveal a worm. It's special summons a token. If you Ghost Ogre that, it sort of stops their place. they need to have a follow-up, so it can be a really good card to think about side decking for Soul. But we play it at 1 at the moment because we play Italy. It's a small gas for level 3s. We play the Fusion Destiny package, which is, what can I say? I mean, I think all the hype around Enforcer speaks for itself. So yeah, really good. It's part of the combo as well. So you want to see these cards. We also play Verti as well to help see Fusion Destiny if needed. Italy, we've covered that. Rota, Foolish, and Cold. I think these are the power cards of the deck. Rota and Foolish are just consistency power cards. But I feel like Call of the Grave is actually really insane. Going first and second to I think like everyone knows like how good Call of the Grave is at being offensive and defensive. So yeah, this card's busted, and these are the power one-offs. For the traps, I don't want to play 3 Fogblade. I was playing 3 originally, but I feel like they're searchable, and it's not really like, I don't know. I just feel like 2's fine because you can mill it off the ragged glove. So yeah, I feel like 2's fine. The wings and the shades. So these extenders, and wings comes up now and then, but you don't want to draw it. Another reason why we play 41 cards is because we don't want to draw these cards. And then for the side deck, so I think this is quite an interesting side deck. I put a lot of theory into this. So going first, Imperial Order and Anti-Spell. So it stops out Destiny Fusion, stops out a lot of search cards in the format. Like for the Soul engine, there is loads of search cards and spells, so you shut all them off for the turn. And it's good against Lightning Storm as well if your opponent's playing those. So yeah, I think these are quite standard, and you'll expect to see quite a lot of these going forward. This sort of package going first in like decks that aren't playing many trap cards. And then for the back rows removal, we play Lightning Storm, Heartbeat Feather Duster, and 3 Twin Twister. So this Twin Twister is fantastic in this deck because it discards, and you want to put cards in the graveyard. Lightning Storm can be used against combo as well, so yeah, this certainly comes up. DD Crow is a tech card at the moment for the mirror match when you're playing against Enforcer. You can just DD Crow it and it's kind of gone, but you have to be careful not to do it in the standby phase. So I think I'd do it in the draw phase, because if they go standby phase and it doesn't activate, it just summons. I think someone will have to confirm that ruling to me below in the comments. If you know the ruling, just jot it down. But I think it's best to DD Crow in the draw phase to stop it from summoning itself, because I don't believe it activates. I think when it's destroyed, yeah, when it's destroyed, it activates, and then it just summons itself. It doesn't like cause a chain. So I think DD Crow is good for the draw phase to get rid of the Enforcer, and the beer as well. I think there's going to be loads of like Synchro spam decks. We've seen the Eldritch Synchro come back, so I don't want to play that deck again or play against any sort of Synchro spam decks. I think they'll be around because the new Cupid card that comes out in Burst Destiny. So we want to make sure we can deal with those. So yeah, that is it for the side deck, and then for the extra deck, I'm still working on it, but I feel like it's quite standard at the moment. We play the Utopic Future engine because it's just like, this card's really good in certain matchups. It's actually a win button in certain matchups to make it. The combo is super easy to make as well. So yeah, 1 Break Sword. I was playing 2 and 2 the Sea Dragon, but I felt like 1 was fine. Because if you got loads of gas, you can just go Levy in the air and just keep special summoning Banished, and then just like make a downward or do the Drake of Future play, or even just link it off for Appaloosa. So yeah, I like 2 of these. Downward because it's just good Zeus material. Zeus because it's like still very good. I was playing IP, but I decided to cut it because we're playing like Dagda now, we're playing Verti. You could potentially cut Verti, but I don't think. I think it's just a good solid plan B. So yeah, keep the Verti for now. Unicorn, Phoenix, just utility. Same as Appaloosa. Rusty is for the combo. So is Cherubini. So these cards are super good. Like give you free advantage. Verti for the Phoenix if you don't open Destiny. Dagda, which is part of the combo. This card's actually really good. Basically what it does is when effective another card on the field is activated, quick effects, you get to directly set 1 artifact monster from your hand or deck, so it doesn't matter if you draw the Scythe. And then during the end phase, during your opponent's turn, if this link's destroyed, you can special summon an artifact from a graveyard in defense. But I feel like what you do is you end on a Dagda with a, I think it's attack position cloak, and this card, target dance, change this card to defense. This is the one. So you can target like a Rusty, turn it to defense, and then this triggers Dagda, and then Dagda sets you the artifact Scythe, and then if you have more gas, you can make a Verte to make the Enforcer, and then during your opponent's turn, you can just pop this, or like draw phase, pop this, and then get the Scythe, and then your Scythe just locks you out of extra decks pretty much. So yeah, it's pretty good. There's going to be like ways to play around this, but I think as the meta sort of shifts, people are going to be teching in more cards against this sort of strategy, because just stopping the extra deck is like huge. That's why I think Eldritch Stun is going to be a really good deck. I might do a deck profile straight after this one, showing like my Eldritch deck post versus Destiny. I get my mouth all muddled up with all these Yu-Gi-Oh set names, but yeah, yeah, this is the deck. So let me know what you guys think. I think it's going to be a really good deck, post Pierce of Destiny and post Grand Creations as well. Grand Creators, can't remember what it's called, but yeah, as soon as we get a Brave Token package, I think this deck's going to be like top 3 decks, absolute hands down. But yeah, for the time being, I think this deck's a really good contender. And yeah, so stick around for more deck profiles, guys. I'll be back in the week showing some more post Burst of Destiny deck profiles. So thanks for watching. I'll see you all soon.